TITI, the Vice President of it, the Shopka Sundino over there. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. Thanks so much for giving us all your lungs. We were loud, we were clear.
It does my heart really good to see so many young women and allies out reclaiming the streets, fighting for their rights, standing up for their choices, their bodies, and reclaiming this city as your city. You're absolutely right to say this is your city, your streets, and you have the right to be safe here and to go wherever you want in safety.
So we're here tonight to mark the beginning of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. In these 16 days, we celebrate the international struggle to eradicate violence against women and girls and the wider system of gender inequality. We're here to use our voices to bolster the voices of the women and girls who are forced to suffer in silence, whose everyday lives are plagued with violence of physical, sexual, psychological, and emotional natures. We're here tonight to let them know that we believe them, that it's not their fault, and that we will fight where they can't.
So, whatever we wear, wherever we go, yes means yes and no means no.
And I guess what I'm trying to say is, stop telling us that we're wearing too few clothes or too many clothes. Stop comparing us or parts of our bodies to objects, whether it is to post boxes, in the words of Boris Johnson, little animals or different flavours of cupcakes. Stop cutting our genitals, stop selling our virginity, and stop creating and using vile words against us when we don't conform to your idea of what a woman should be.
We still teach our daughters all the stay safe rules we learnt ourselves, plus a few more for the smartphone age. Ideally, don't go out alone after dark, but if you must, stick to well-lit streets, cross the road if you think someone's following you, keep your keys ready in your hand, don't leave your drink unattended, text a friend to let them know you've got home safely. All those rules, which actually, of course, don't protect us anyway, but we learn to live by them. And they hardly ever occur to the men in our lives, but they shape our experience of life so thoroughly that it's easy to lose sight of the fact that we shouldn't have to live in fear like this.
Tonight I'm here not to talk only for the girls, not to talk about them, but talk on their behalf, talk on behalf of the girls who wanted to be here but probably cannot be here, who are not allowed to be here. Almost a year ago, in partnership with some other organizations, those young girls and women created a zine, and what I'm going to do tonight is talk on their behalf by reading one of the poems that one of them wrote. I'm scared of what they're gonna say and things. Scared of what they'll do and shout. All I do is look down, glaring at the ground, wondering what's gonna happen next. Whether I'll get a good laugh from it, or if I let it bother me for weeks on end. I'll say fuck you, or you're a shitbag. I'll punch and push, acting as if it doesn't bother me, but it does, and it hurts like hell.
We believe that in the safety and protection of all women, regardless of their legal status, because papers does not make you a human or give you the human rights, and lack of papers does not strip you of that human rights, nor should it strip you of your humanity.
Our mission at Glasgow and CLYDE Rape Crisis is to reduce the trauma or further trauma for survivors and their families.